Hey everyone, welcome to the stream! So, today's stream got delayed by 1.5 hours by unfortunate turn of events, which was caused by me having to make food and then having to wait over an hour until there was actually room in the kitchen to make said food, which was not ideal in the slightest. And I'm not exactly happy about it. And then I needed to get ingredients for the food. And then it turns out that I accidentally got the wrong ingredients and had to go to the store again. That was great. That was my favorite moment of the day actually. It was so much fun. It wasn't. It's very much pain actually. But yeah, after a 1.5 hour delay, we're here. We're gonna stream the game again. I have the sneaking suspicion that the audio mixing is once again shit, so please let me know if I need to change anything in the audio mixing. For some reason, whenever you boot up this game, it will automatically max out buoyant, which is not at all practical and in fact very pain. What I did instead of the mixing of that is just change the audio levels in OBS instead of on my PC's audio mixer. But now my ears are being blasted, so I hope that all of this just works without problems. Please let me know if that's the case or not. Last time we finished the prologue and we're gonna continue with chapter 1. Unconventional studies, if I remember correctly that the chapter title was, yeah. We left off at the point where Reen could go to his room, so we're gonna do that. Although it seems like there's more dialogue to see, so I'm gonna check if that's even true or not. Since I can play as much as I want during the afternoons, I really would be nice if the walls in these storms had better soundproofing though. Oh well, it's an odd building apparently, so I guess I'll just have to deal with it. Shouldn't interrupt him while he's studying. Great. I probably shouldn't bother him again. Anyway, it might be a good idea to rest for today. I recommend you get a little relaxation too, Reen. I think I can manage that. Well, let's actually. Because everyone else is just their room locked, so I can't do much. Let's just go to our room and then... I think our room is all the way here? Over here? Yep. Choosing to rest will cause the day to change and the main story to advance. Yes. Also, that is not a question. Why? April 14. Dun, dun, dun. Obtain student council tasks for April. Old schoolhouse mystery required. I have reason to believe that the strange phenomena have been occurring in the old schoolhouse of late. As such, I would like to request that one or more combat-ready students look into this and report back to me. For more details, come see me in my office on the first floor of the main building. Principal Van Dyke. Did I get busy? Or you just left when I gave you the explanation? Basically, I had to make food because I make like 8 meal lunch boxes for myself a day for like a week worth of food. So I had to cook that, but then I had to wait for what felt like hours and probably was like 1.5 hours or something until my mom was done in the kitchen, so I couldn't make the food, and as a result I had to delay the stream by 1.5 hours, so yeah, that's what happened. Horrible delivery. I've just finished repairing a bunch of horrible tech here at the engineering building, but I need someone to deliver everything. Stop by the engineering building, left of the student union building, and I'll tell you more. George, year 2, class 3. A noteworthy loss. I kind of dropped my student notebook and now I want to can't find it anywhere. Would you be willing to help me look? I'll be looking for it on the first floor of the student union building, and I'd really appreciate it if someone lent me a hand. Colette, year 1, class 4. I wouldn't know, John. I don't find myself that cool or anything, so... One from the principal, one from the engineering club, oh, and one from another first year. I certainly wasn't expecting a request from the principal as one of my very first assignments. I hope I don't screw it up. I'm curious about that one from the engineering club too, sounds interesting. Well, I've got all day, so let's just dive in, I guess. You can now view the quest tab in your notebook. The quest tab automatically records the progress of all quest extracurricular activities you undertake. It can be accessed by pressing the back button on the bench and choosing Note in the game menu followed by Quest. Some quests must be completed in order to advance the main story. These quests have a REQ or required mark next to their name, and the story will progress only once they have been completed. Quests without this mark are not essential for advancement and will disappear from the list if not undertaken in a timely manner. Received 2 bonding points. About bonding events. On 3 days, special events can be triggered with certain classmates and sub-characters, and these are called bonding events. 1 point will be consumed each time you view an event, but your bond with that character will be strengthened. When the time of the day advances to evening, all daytime bonding events and quests will no longer be available. In exchange, you will receive 1 bonus point, which can be used to trigger an evening exclusive bonding event. The game said we got 2 bonding points, we actually got 3. And the reason why is because we get max bonding points because I'm playing on New Game Plus, which takes you 4 of the New Game Plus points you can use, but it does allow me to see every bonding event in the game, which is kinda cool, and you literally can't do that otherwise. Alright, this is the point where I need a guide, because there are going to be quests that are not showing up on the normal quest list, and I will have to find them. The weather's beautiful today. Right then, let's head out. At the center of Trista is a shopping district, and you can purchase a variety of items in the stores there. Brendan's general goods stock stocks ingredients and accessories. The Sage is a boutique selling clothing, footwear, and accessories. Dean's bookstore sells reading materials such as newspapers and obviously books. Persia Cafe and Inn stocks food items, and you can also pay a small fee to rest there and restore your CP. You can now use the X button to access the quick travel menu. Ah, that's why I couldn't find it before. So we can see here where everyone is on the map. You will also see that there are in total 3 characters currently available that are listed somewhere. Going to the class 7 dormitory will point out that there's one person here, there's one person here, and there should be another one that I currently can't find, but I think that I know who it is. You have to make a decision on what? Ratatouille, Up, or The Incredibles? What is the question? Which one is the better one, or which of the 3 I would get rid of if I had to choose, or what is the idea here? Oh yeah, this one. Man, the weather is perfect today. The fish are really gonna be biting today as well. Looks like the students from one of the upper classes. Hey! I haven't met you yet. You got one of those red uniforms on, so I guess you're from class 7? That's right, my name is Rin Schwarzer. Are you first year too? Yep. I'm Kenneth Lake Lord. Kenneth Lake Lord? What a name. Freaking name of all time. Class 2. I'm part of the Imperial Fishing Club. It's really laid back, but you like it? But yeah, pleasure's all mine. Likewise, he's pretty laid back himself, especially for a noble. I take it the Imperial Fishing Club's about fishing? You catch on quick. This is supposed to be a great place for fishing. I hear there are a ton of different fishes you can catch there. I'm just trying to figure out the right spot. It seems like you're having fun at least. You've done a bit of fishing in your own time, haven't you? How about giving it another shot? Well, if you can choose and you're gonna make them anyway, Incredibles. Incredibles is good, I like the Incredibles. Oh, sure, but how did you know that? Just a hunch. Well then, from one fisherman to another, received a fishing book. And received a beginner rod. Are you sure I can have these? Feel kind of bad just getting all this stuff for nothing. Don't even sweat it. The Imperial Fishing Club don't even sweat it. The Imperial Fishing Club's here to spread the joy of fishing, so it's all good. You'll be starting off as a white angler, but don't think too much about that. Just fish away to your heart's content. What? Just ignore that for now. It's not all that important. Oh yeah. Once you've started landing some big catches, come back and talk to me. I'll trade you some cool prizes for your points. Prizes? What's going on? No, that's that. Oh, explained. It's time for me to head off. I've got some fish to catch. I'll be fishing at the pond at the campus if you want to join me. Goodbye. I'm still confused about some of the stuff he said, but oh well. Still, now that I have a rod, I wouldn't hurt to start fishing again. Let's see. The label says it's made by the Lake Lord Company. Wait a minute, isn't that Late Lord his last name? His surname must be pretty famous then. I assume experts on fishing. Oh, the old water texture is my favorite. He was looking over there, right? Seems like it could be a decent fishing spot. The condiments is available too, so maybe I'll give that a shot when I have the time. You know, why not? Let's try. I remember this fishing minigame being freaking awful, but who knows? How do I do this again? Instructions. So we read those. Use current bait, throw remaining. Okay. After catching your lure, press B when an exclamation mark appears. The fish will bite. Reading the fish. After you get a bite, repeatedly press the indicated button to ruin the fish. The button you will need to press depends on the fish you are catching. Okay. I remember this. Oh my god, this is such a frustrating game. I forgot about how frustrating it is. And I remember this because there's a quest where you're required. Oh. What? Why? Why is this so hard? What the fuck? This is so shit. Oh my god, this minigame. What? I don't get this part. It's like randomly there's just no button to press at all. It's like what do you mean? Okay, try again. In fishing. What? Where? Which button though? It doesn't say it! Oh my god. Oh my god. Also, John's message got freaking censored again. I love censorship for no reason. What do you mean? What? Don't get though! This minigame is so shit! There aren't any fish. Okay, so I'm just fucked! I caught nothing! My god! What is this minigame? Genuinely, like, I hate it. Why is it so shit? Let's try again, actually. Let's see. Oh my god. There aren't any fish here. Yeah, they've all left now. My god. Okay, good to know that this minigame is still terrible. My favorite. I remembered it. I thought it was like, oh, maybe I was just shit at the game. But like, generally, where did the prompt go? Like, there was just randomly a point where there was no prompt to press. It's like, what do you mean? What do you mean, game? What are you talking about? Yeah. This game is probably one of my favorite Trolls games, but the fishing is so god awful. It's like, why? Why is it like this? And generally, the Sky, Children of the Sky first chapter remake fishing is better than this, and it shows up once. And it's also unnecessarily confusing. It's just unbelievable. Okay. Oh, goody. Okay, but first, ah, yeah, that's fair. Okay. We're gonna visit all the characters that we know exist on this map here, and we're also gonna just do the side quest that I know is somewhere in the I think it's in the student union building. I think. Yeah, there she is. Hi. Pardon me, you're Colette from class 4, right? I believe you submitted a request for the student council? Yeah, I did, but you're that guy from class 7. Did you join the student council when I wasn't looking? Nothing like that, I just decided to help them out with some of their work. The student council's president told me to handle your request. Oh, so that's how it is. Wow, we're both first years, huh? But you seem so much more grown up than me. The people in class 7 must be amazing. It's not a big deal. So, you wrote that guy, you wrote that you need help looking for your student notebook, right? Yes, I've been looking everywhere. I could think of since this morning, but there's no sign of it. But does that mean you're going to start looking right away? Yeah? That said, even one person wasn't able to help me, they sent someone to help to do it. I see, so that's how Toa has this all arranged. Well, accept the request. When was this game released? Well, that's a good question, John. There are multiple answers to this question. This game, let me look up the exact stats for you, so I can tell you without any wrong information. Let me look up the Falcom wiki, because that's actually, there's now a Nihon Falcom wiki. Let me see, Falcom.wiki? Yes, hooray, that site now exists, Falcom.wiki, my favorite website. Tip of the tongue, oops. Let me check. Coldsteel Arc, Coldsteel 1. Information is here. Okay, so the game was initially released in Japan on PlayStation 3 and Vita in 2013. Then it was followed by the North American release on PS3 and Vita in December 2015. European translation didn't come until January 2016. And then the PC version, which is the version we're currently playing, released August 2017. And then the PS4 version came March 2019. So there's just, it's a mess. The answer is, it released a lot of times, but the version that we're currently playing is the 2017 English version of the game that got decent, like, yeah, a very good port, so I like to play that one. Yeah. Short answer, it was a 2013 game in Japan, but the version that we're playing is from 2017. Sure, you can count on me. Really, thank you so much. Before we get too excited, I think I'll need a bit more information to if you have any hope of finding it. Can you tell me when you first noticed you dropped your notebook? It was right after school yesterday when I went to borrow a book from the library. You can't borrow books without your notebook, so I went to take it out and I couldn't because it wasn't there. Yesterday after school, got it. So when was the last time you remember having it? Probably right when class has finished for the day yesterday when I was still in the classroom. I remember using it to take notes while I was talking with my friends, so I definitely had it then. I guess I must have dropped it somewhere between my classroom and the library. Let's see, that narrows down quite a bit. Did you stop anywhere on your way to the library though? Well, after I left the main building, I came here to the student union. Pretty sure I went to the library after that. That should be after I went. Right, so there really aren't that many places where you could have dropped it. The best way we go about it seems to be to split up and search the main building and area surrounding it, I think. Yeah, that's just what I was going to ask you to do actually. I'm hoping this is there because I searched the library from top to bottom this morning. The roof goes out too because the janitor said he didn't notice it when he was doing his morning cleaning rounds. Well, it doesn't really have 1000 releases, but Falcom is a weird developer. They basically only previously the original Trust in the Sky games from 2004 were PC only. They were PC only developer until they weren't, and then they decided to only publish their games on PlayStation for a very long time. Meaning that it was up to Chinese and English publishers to publish the game on other platforms that weren't the PlayStation 3 or Vita, or 4 in case of this game. It did get a PS4 port. So there are multiple Chinese and Korean ports. There is multiple English versions of the game, and this game is on PC twice. One port done by the studio PH3 Gamebot Hold and PH3 GmbH, a studio that basically is a small PC porting studio in Austria, and they make every English release. And then there are the Chinese ports done by Clouded Leopard Entertainment, who are horrible at porting anything to PC. Their games were so shit that up to the most recent game, you had to the settings were in a freaking external menu. So that was done also the case for the Cold Steel games 1 through 4, but then everything after that is just in-game settings. It's thankfully. And I'm using mods currently, but they aren't that important. It's mostly just HD texture mods, because you can imagine because the PC version was based off of the PS3 port or the PS3 version of the game, it wasn't that high resolution to begin with, and they couldn't redo the entire textures for the game. So as much as this PC port is great, it has limitations due to the textures that they were forced to work with. Thankfully, that is now fixed. Every other game that they now port, even the most recent games by PH3 that are being ported, have very good options. The most recent one even had DLSS and everything, so that was nice. Real main building it is then. So do you think I should start with the classrooms? No, I don't think you need to check them at all. I searched my classroom yesterday and I didn't go in any of the others. It'd probably be a good idea to focus on the halls and the rest of the areas there. I have a feeling that if it is in the main building, it's going to be on the 2nd floor somewhere. Thanks for the info. I'll head over there and take a look around. You can stay here at the student union to do your search. Okay, I'll do it. Thank you for agreeing to help me out. Quest, the no trophy loss, started. I have good news and bad news for you on that regard, John. The good news is they will show up again in this story arc. But, oh, freaking drilling! Don't you love drills? Aren't they the best part of everything in human history? My god. The bad news is, as much as they do show up in this arc again, it will only be in game 4 and 5. Oops. So I don't know what it is. My house is completely fine with how soundproof it is normally, except for when like something like this happens and you hear it like from 2 kilometers away. It's super weird. If I remember correctly, it's somewhere here. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's here. Hi, here's the book. That should be it. But it should check the inside just to be sure. Green packed up the student notebook and checked it in the identification field. Unless there's another identical clad running around in this one. She'll be happy to see this could get in back as soon as I can. Okay, let's do that. Let's refer back the notebook. Did you find it? Yeah. Assuming this is actually your notebook, why don't you check it just to be sure? Thanks. Green handed over the lead student notebook. You're right, it really is mine. Thank goodness. This is the only form of idea what students have, so I would have been awful if I lost it. Especially since our instructor would have chewed my head off if I needed to get another one issued. Thanks so much for your help, Green. I'm sorry, I'm just so relieved. I didn't know it was so important to you. Still, I'm glad I was able to help you out. By the way, where did you end up finding it? Oh, you know, the sofas on the 2nd floor of the main building that people use as a rest area? It was one of those sort of thing, sort of in the gap between the cushions. The sofas on the 2nd floor. Oh, I guess I did relax there for a while. Come to think of it, I think I dropped it when sitting down once before. I heard it falling out of my pocket that time, though, so I didn't end up losing it. Why would sitting down do that? What pocket do you usually put your notebook in? Well, on one of my skirt pockets usually. That makes sense, a lot of the boys use their pants pockets too. But you might want to try using your jacket pocket from now on. It is not going to fall out of there. That's where I usually put mine, and I've never had any problems. You've got those? Well, I don't know if the girls' jackets are different than the guys' are, but I don't see why you wouldn't. Hold on, let's check. Oh wow, you're right, I had no idea this was even here. There's no way my notebook will ever fall out of one of these. Thanks for the tip. That should solve all of my pocket problems. Have to have been of service. You've really been a big help today. This really doesn't make up for it, but would you accept this as a little token of my thanks? Silver chain. An accessory? Hold on, it couldn't possibly... Don't worry about it. I bought one for myself the other day, but I ended up ordering 2 by mistake. I can't really use both of them at once, so it makes sense to give it to someone else who might be able to do something with it. Well, if you're sure, thanks. That's my line. Well, thanks again for everything, Green. A noteworthy loss completed. Yeah, if you want more still on Joshua, then we have to wait for the second chapter remake coming out. And they also show up in games 3, 4 and 5 too, so that's cool. Of the series, but then they skipped Coldsteel 1 and 2, showed up in 4, and the 1, 2 and 3 showed up in 4, showed up in Reverie, and I think they don't show up in Daybreak either, so... No, now that I think about it, no they don't. Okay, now I need to find that quest actually. Random pitch, books, artwork. It's nice to see, by the way, that the Falcom wiki finally is there. Like, they were stuck at fandom, and you might know fandom for being shit. But yeah. So they kind of made their own fandom website. But yeah. Let me check if I can find. I need the Neo Seeker guide. Where did I leave that last time? This is gonna be a more common thing for this game than for the Sky remake, because this game has hidden quests, which I'm not a big fan of, because it just means I have to use a guide, and that's just stupid. Neo Seeker, Girls of Cold Steel. There we go. Thanks for the guy on Neo Seeker who always makes these guides. Very nice. I just want the chapter 1. Sorry. What did fandom ever do to me? Well, nothing in particular. They just changed the UI to be shit and filled it with ads. So that, primarily. And they also are very hostile to a lot of communities. The Trails one being one of them. But yeah, fortunately, they now have their own website, falcom.wiki, which is cool. I'm happy that they have that now. Let me check. Okay, what I need to find is the quest that is there. Noteworthy loss. The missable quest is only in the evening. Okay, so I need to talk to... Let me check. Okay, we're gonna I'm just gonna go find the bookstore. And we're gonna more drilling. Let's go, my favorite. Hello. Some solid books, students lined up here. You're keeping well in classmate. I hope you are being thorough. Ah, freaking Becky. They made her accent so unreadable that I can't understand what she's saying. No, I don't live in an apartment. I live in what I don't know what the English word for it would be, but a row of houses connected in a row. In Dutch it would be a rijtjeshuis or row houses. Yeah, it's not an apartment. It's a pretty big house actually, but yeah. All right. Let's see. We're gonna check the bookstores done. The question is, where is the character that they said I had to talk to? Because there's a book that I need to get if I want to 100% the game. I don't think I need to do that. I don't really care enough. But we are going to talk to all the characters and do their bonding events, so that's what we're gonna do next. We're also gonna talk to the characters that don't have bonding events, so we can build it. Who do we have here? to Lisa. Being bested by a commoner is quite simply not an option. As a daughter of the rural family, it is my duty to put Elisa in her place. Well, good luck with that. I'm no stranger to lacrosse, having played it back in home, but there's absolutely no way that Elisa could best me. Right, we're gonna start by showing you the basics. No worries, none of this is gonna be too difficult, yeah. Don't use that as an excuse to doze off though, because you'll be doing it right after. You see, Emily's feeling enthusiastic about our new members. Not sure we were in the same position as they were now. It's rather nostalgic to be perfectly honest. I get the feeling that this Ferris girl isn't exactly fond of me. Hopefully, it's just my imagination. I've got to practice to focus on anyway. What do you want? Can you see I'm busy? Seems like she's going to be a while before she's ready to forgive me first. Yeah, not really a road. It's, it's a street, but it's just a street consisting of only housing, and cars are only allowed to drive through it at like maximum of 30 kilometers per hour, which I don't know. That's not a very high speed. Dorothy seems like such a passionate person. Writing novels and short stories together would be a lot of fun too. Maybe this really is the club for me. Dorothy, it's literally the same dialogue. Based on what I've seen, she's very well educated and has a real way for words. I'm sure we'll enjoy our time together in this club. Now, I'll just need to drag her into the wonderful world of passionate young men. Oh no. She likes writing. She just likes writing fantasy, like it's romance novels, I guess. What kind of books do you like? How about books about passionate friendships between beautiful boys? Oh no, it's not even that. She likes same-sex relationships specifically. Interesting choice. Nothing against that. It's just an interesting choice. What does this have to do with literature? I mean, it has nothing to do with per se with literature. It does have something to do with writing styles, I guess, right? I forgot that was even her passion, like just writing stories about. Also, this guy's here. The chapter has always been kind of a hangout spot for upper class students. As you might expect, they're not exactly friendly if you don't have the pedantry they do. People wanted to play, but they were sick of the noble snobbiness. But each time we got crushed by nobles, more of our members left, so now the club is just me. I just can't win against the upper class students. Because I can't do anything now but sit back, relax and hope some savior shows up and turns things around. That's funny. But also kinda sad. Freaking class system. Photography club. So before we start, I have one important question for you. What kind of pictures do you want to take, Rex? Pictures of cute girls, of course. Oh, of course you do. Like, I want to spend my summer having perfect pictures of friends. More could be a guy escort. I care for this class future. I guess this counts as being passionate about photography. Technically, it doesn't actually put me at ease at all though. Oh, so many like, oops, why am I here, people? Hi Toa. Hello Reen. Did you have a chance to look over the request I sent you to your dorm? I did. I'm in the middle of doing them right now actually. Hopefully this will help take some load of the weight of your shoulders. It's really a big help. We've got so many of them that there's no way it could handle them all on our own. It might be tough, but good luck. We receive a lot of those requests nearly every day. I'm really glad that you offered to help us out. We really needed that. I know for a fact that this is a lot of hard work, but good luck. Oh yeah, look at these books with the titles of all time. Who Baby, the best book ever made. And the other classic, Christ, who is gonna die first? What the fuck are these book titles? Who made this? And the funny thing is, nearly every game, every bookshelf has a freaking copy of Oh Baby and Christ, who's gonna die first. Like, look at this, it's the same book again. It's also low res as shit, so you can't read it, but... What? It's like, oh, we have these models still, let's reuse them. It's like, no, this is completely bullshit. What are these book titles? What is this? Oh, it's so funny. At least they aren't there in the Sky remake anymore, but that was just the funniest thing ever. Oh yeah, did you fix the store at this point? That is the cafeteria. Did you... Oh yeah, no, you probably did. Hi! The principal told me you'll be investigating the old schoolhouse. Make sure you're well equipped before you head in there. I've got weapons, armor, medical supplies, anything you'd expect out of any academy store. I don't even think that my current weapon is that bad, so I'm not gonna do anything. Thanks for the cookie! Okay, let's see. There's more people somewhere, right? At least he is in the courtyard. The shade here is nice. Maybe a good place for napping. Like it. Oh yeah, I assume Jesus is here? His model looks a bit different from the... Where is he though? It can be at many places because this is where the girls are located. So hi, who are you? Rita, Master Vincent seems to be overjoyed by Lady Paris' decision to join the Academy's lacrosse club. As a servant of the Floral family, I have every intention of cheering her on from the shadow. Lady Paris decision to do Dearest Ferris, that lacrosse uniform truly suits you. Fear not, your big-hearted father will be cheering you on from here. Now, show me your blazing passion, your merciless icy focus. Show your foes truly elegance as you crush them underfoot. Okay, but where is Yusuf then? Because he isn't here. Taken a liking to this one, have you? All of our horses are of the highest caliber, having been born and Red in the North Highlands. What would you guys say as a... That's right. Really? Well, I guess I could. Where is Uses then? Because clearly here. I don't see him. Oh wait, no, he's here up the stairs. Hi. That might prove interesting. You're looking for the towards the stables? Maybe he's interested in horses. What are you staring at? Oh, sorry. That clock may suffice. Okay. Now. I think we've seen everyone except you. Oh! That wouldn't happen to be the recipe book you've got there, would it? It is. Someone gave it to me earlier. Why do you ask? Perfect. Simply perfect. I have just begun conducting some food-related research, you see. And it just so happens that I've been on the lookout for someone who could assist me with it. Sorry, did you say research? I did, indeed. It's related to a geography, actually. I'm in the midst of gathering a variety of, perhaps you would call them peculiar dishes. Did I ask why? All over the world, every dish people cook has a deep history behind it. I'm interested in the history hiding behind the cuisine that we might see a bizarre or unappetizing. But it's no fun to just read about food. I want to sample the dishes as a research, their history and purpose. Let's see, that's certainly a unique field of study. Oh please, there's no need for flattery, Green. Very well, consider this a standing order come straight to me if you happen to stumble upon any new peculiar dishes. I'm looking forward to what sort of dishes you bring my way. You didn't even give me a chance to say no. Oh well, we might as well help him out. All it could hurt is his stomach. And then you win. Here's your permission slip. I'm really sorry I made you wait so long. Oh, no problem at all. I'll be making my way to the church now. Take care. I decided to spend my free days doing volunteer work at the church in town. We should become a sister after all. This is an ideal opportunity for me. There's the principal, that's for last quest, so don't do that. More drilling! Good day, Irene. Have you come for swim too? No, not quite. I'm surprised the swimming club active at the time of the year, though. Well, it's true that winter swimming isn't for everyone. The weather is rather chilly, but I think it makes for a good training. Haha, how did I know you'd say something like that? Should I stick around a bit longer? spend time with Laura. This will consume a bonding. Yes. Wouldn't it be fun if we just hang out and watch the club for a while? You get no objections from me. In fact, you came along at the perfect time. I was just about to test my short distance swimming speed. Do you think you could record my times? It's a freaking drill. I'm not even kidding. It's very annoying. Goal! That took you 22.34 seconds. Phew. This is a so-so time. So, you tore across the pool. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were part fish. Let's not go overboard, shall we? If I'm a fish, my father is a dolphin. In fact, he could probably outswim one, maybe, but he's the Radiant Blade Master. His swimming prowess doesn't make yours any less amazing. No kidding, I could hardly take eyes off her while she was in the water. Is there a reason you're staring at me? No, don't mind me. I take swimming I'll take swimming as a specialty of yours then? Perhaps more a habit than specialty. The grave is located alongside the lake, and I used to swim there in the winter to train. It seems that doing so that slightly improved my swimming in general. I don't know. If the rule slightly applies here, given your upbringing, I initially assumed that you would join more combat-oriented club. But I see now that even swimming can contribute to your training. That's the hope. My father once told me there's a thing about a sword we can only learn by stepping outside of its shadow. I had every intention to put those words into practice upon entering this academy. Your dedication to the sword doesn't surprise me. The way it influences so much of your life seems very you. To be honest, I'm a little jealous of it. There's no need for that. You have your sword, you can do the same. I guess you're right, but I said anything. I see. Regardless, thank you for timing me. It seems I have to train even harder from here on out. Best of luck. I know you can do it. Your bond with Laura has strengthened. The strengthening in question, because I'm already max link level max. Long live having New Game Plus, I suppose. My time wasn't decent. Was decent at best. It's easier if it wasn't improved on it. My only choice is to continue training. She's always looking at how she can improve herself. I have to learn from her. At least the drilling is over for a bit. Alright, let's check. You're looking pretty busy here, Elliot. Yeah, I just got some package from home. Everyone's at that. I just carried them all up here and I'm already totally beat. I can't believe that. Seems like there's food in one of these too, so I should probably look through them. Well, I'm already here. Should I give him a hand? Spend time with Elliot. This won't consume a bonding point. You look like you could use a hand. Mind if I help you out? Really? You would? Well, I sure appreciate it. Reen and Elliot began sorting out the packages that Elliot received from home. Phew, we're done with about half of them now. I didn't expect there to be quite this much of everything. There has to be a month's worth of food here, not to mention a bunch of clothes and other daily necessities. Didn't expect this either. Now I feel bad for dragging you into it. My sister is way too protective of me sometimes. Oh, you got a sister? Yeah, an older one. She's always been a bit on the clingy side too. I mean, I'm grateful that she sent me a care package, but I should tone it down a bit. I'm not the kind of kid anymore, am I? Mean it? I think it's kinda nice actually. You can tell that she really cares about you. Really? Oh. Elliot took a worn-looking piece of sheet music out of the box. That is sheet music? It looks like someone got a lot of use out of it. Yeah, I used to practice with this all the time back home. To tell you the truth, I actually wanted to enter a music academy before I ended here. Oh, really? Then I guess joining the wind orchestra wasn't just a casual thing for you, huh? Well, I always loved music ever since I was younger, but in the end I wasn't all that serious about it, so I ended up choosing tours instead of music academy. Weird, really? Well, either way, I'd be nice to hear you play that piece sometime. Sure, one of these days. Green and Elliot returned to sorting out the packages, only getting through with the strength of their combined efforts. Your bond with Elliot strengthens. Now this reminds me that we're going to have to do a lot of shit at the end of the game, where we have to save and reload and save and reload and save and reload. That's gonna be so much fun. No, it's not. No, it's not. Let's see. Question is, where did Mr. Crump go? Was he outside maybe? Oh yes, there he is. Hi! I was surprised to find that in spite of its quaint size, this town has all those shops one could possibly want. This cafe has a rather pleasant atmosphere too. It seems like the perfect environment for studying. Yeah, it certainly feels like a town built around the academy. I have to hand it to you though. You're really dedicated to your studies. Just doing what's expected of a student. You should try and make a bit of preparing for class in advance and then reviewing new material afterwards. Seems like a smart idea. Maybe this should be a good chance to get to know him a little better. Spend time with Marcus. This will consume your last bonding points. Mind if I join you? Not at all. I was just thinking of taking a break myself. Go ahead and order something. Green ordered a drink and proceeded to join Marcus on his break. You can tell this cafe uses some high quality beans for this coffee. There's rich flavor behind the initial bitterness, and the fragrance is utterly fantastic. I take it you're pretty knowledgeable when it comes to coffee then? Mainly due to my dad, who's been drinking it as long as I can remember. Thanks to him I started drinking it while I was studying, which gradually gave me a taste for it. Ah, that explains it. This actually makes me curious about the kind of person Governor Regnitz is. Speaking of which, is that tea I see you're drinking? It is. Way more used to tea than I am to coffee, to be honest. The tea here is nice and relaxing too. I'm not sure I'll ever understand the appeal. It doesn't help that I always associate it with nobles. In fact, I saw one particularly irritating noble arrogantly sipping away at a cup the other day. It couldn't be anyone other than Juices. And how do you sip arrogantly even? Sorry, I didn't mean to rant. I didn't mean to sound like I was judging you or anything. I mean, you're not even a noble at all. Don't worry about it. Why don't you give it a try though? You might actually end up liking it. I guess I could. You should try some of my coffee too then. They each poured some of their drinks into the others' cups from their respective pots. You were right, it isn't too bad. Glad to hear it. I might actually consider having some coffee next time. I'm really studying. Why don't the two of us study here sometime then? Sounds like a plan. And thus the two finished their drinks and chatted together for a while longer. Your bond with Maki is strengthened. Now, a cup of tea sounds pretty good right now. Next time we should come here and study together. Academy Project. Now, the only things we have to do are the engineering building quests and one more. Hey there, good to see you. Oh, you're the person who was with President Toa when I first arrived at the academy. You've got a good memory. I'm George Gnome, second year, class 3. I'm also head of the engineering club. You're Reen Sorcerer from class 7, right? Nice to meet you. Likewise. Toa told me that you're helping out in the student council. Probably got a lot to learn about the academy since you've just enrolled, but good luck with everything. Thank you very much. But I'm curious. This is the engineering building, isn't it? With all the machines and equipment around, it certainly fits the bill. Yep, you can basically think of this as the academy's very own orbment factory. The engineering club's been in charge of maintaining orbments here for a long time now. Now that's pretty impressive. I assume you prepared all of the stuff you want me to deliver for this request too. That's right, I'll handle that stuff here and the engineering club too. I usually deliver them myself, but I'm a little too busy right now. Can I ask you to do it for me? Of course. So what do I need to do? Awesome! Okay, here's the rundown. As you know, I need you to deliver 3 Orbital products for me. First up, this is the Orbital skill which I need to deliver to the cooking club. The club meets in the home economics room on the 2nd floor of the main building. Give it to the head of the club, Nicholas. Nicholas from the cooking club, home economics room. Okay, got it. The next 2 are both in town. Oh, so you take requests from people outside of the academy too, huh? Yep. There was so much talk about the club that I started getting requests from people in Trista too. There's no reason for me to refuse them, so I do as much as I can to help him out. That certainly explains how he ended up so busy. It sure does. The second delivery needs to make it is to the antique Orbital lamp. It's one going to Micht. Micht? I think it's Micht. Sounds German actually. At the pawn shop. You'll find it in the southeast part of the central shopping district. It's kind of out of the way, so keep an eye out. An antique Orbital lamp for the pawn shop. Understood. Last but not least, the final item you need to deliver is this Orbital wristwatch. This one's going to Michael over at Radio Trista. Radio Trista is in the southwest of the central shopping district. Just let the receptionist know why you're there and that she'll call Michael out for you. An Orbital wristwatch for the Michael from the Radio Trista. As the receptionist. Okay, right then. I can do that. And that's everything. Just give me the items themselves. Received Orbital skill. Received antique Orbital lamp. Received Orbital wristwatch. I'll be sure to be careful. It's not going to be easy carrying all those around, but I'm sure you'll manage. Just to be sure to report back to me when you're done. Of course, I'll get started right away. Orbital quest Orbital delivery started. Okay, and we're first going to the main building, second floor, I think you said it was, so that should be here. Going on the other wing. Learning to cook is really the best way to transform a lovely young lady like myself into bright material. If I work hard, I'm sure that this will be my chance to nab myself a hunky husband. I guess that's your number one priority right now. None of the boys will be able to resist me. At least not after I slip them a few drops of my special regular blend. Are you going to freaking seduce them with love potions or something? What is wrong with you? The drills were back, yes. Hey there, you wouldn't happen to be here to join the cooking club, would you? Not exactly. The engineering club asked me to deliver something for them. This is what you've been waiting on. Then handed over the Orbital skill. Yep, that's the Orbital skill I asked George to fix all right. I don't know how you work so fast. I'd really be lost without him. George's many talents aside, I didn't even know tools like this existed. Pretty impressive, isn't it? These can provide more accurate and minuscule measurements than any analog scale. If you put a container full of ingredients on there, it will even subtract the container's weight for you. It's handy. I believe it. You don't have an interest in cooking by any chance, do you? I haven't given it much thought, to be honest, but I'm kind of curious. I'll be cooking for myself from now on anyway, right? You'll be sure to surprise at how many students here can't. Here's the thing, the cafeteria might be cheap, but it still costs more Mira than making it yourself, would you? Have you even tried cooking anything yet? Not yet, I don't even know where to start. Which means you're as virgin as an olive oil. If you want to start cooking, I'd recommend you start cooking, just make something, doesn't matter what. Tell you what, I'll give you this to get you started. Okay, so here's the funny thing, I thought that we had the recipe book already, because another character talked about us having a recipe book. It just so happens, we don't. Dude actually spoiled us on later events in a main required story event. Oops. Oopsie daisy. I didn't even know it was a possibility. This is the first time I know that that this series didn't account for a story event that didn't happen. That's kind of funny. And to top it off, there's a really easy recipe to get started on. It's so easy. I've got all the ingredients you need right here. Help yourselves. Simple omelette. Received fresh eggs times 3. Received per rock salt times 3. Thank you very much. This recipe seems like they'll be a helpful companion to me. But are you sure I can have it? Sure. You've got tons of them. If it sparks a fire for cooking in your heart, it'll be all worth it. Got it. I'll be sure to get some use out of it then. Well, thanks again for bringing me my orbital staff. And let's go. And as my thanks on to George for fixing it too. Will do. How do I use the cooking menu again? Is it this menu? I don't remember how cooking works in this game. It's at least different from Oh yeah, I have most of the recipes already. But it's funny that it's all here. Yeah, things I just can't cook currently. Because the only person who can cook it well can't cook. You can select characters yet, so that sucks. We'll have to wait until that's available. I do like the UI quite a bit. It's a lot. It might be a little bit. It's kind of getting used to again. But I think the Sky UI is better. I agree with you in that regard. When we get to Daybreak, it's gonna be funnier because the Daybreak. Here's the thing: the coldsteel 1 and 2 UI is fine. Coldsteel 3 and 4 UI is pretty good. The Reverie UI is even better, but then coldsteel 1 and 2, coldsteel Daybreak 1 and 2 is kind of weird. They decided to tie basically every function to an individual button, which makes it extremely hard to remember what does what. It's kind of funny, actually. It's like, oh, we tried to fix the problem, but you made the problem only significantly worse. Alright. We deliver the thing from the entrance, right? Really, I don't really have a big problem with Windows 11's UI. The UI is so similar to 10 that like basically no reason not to upgrade. But the fact that it's filled with bloatware is just freaking annoying. Makes your PC slower for no apparent reason at all, other than, haha, fuck you. Bloatware. Isn't that great? Don't you want bloatware on your PC? Don't you want unnecessary programs that you never use in your life? Sounds like a great experience to me. You got some business here, kid? Or are you just window shopping? I do actually. I'm here to give you something from the engineering club. Oh, George fixed that thing already. Well, hand it over already, will ya? Right. This guy doesn't seem to be friendly. Bring it over an antique or lamp. The kid does nice work. I swear, why does being a pawnbroker have to be such a pain in the ass sometimes? Who would have thought that the item break right after I paid for it? That's really nasty surprise actually. Do you get a lot of students in your sheer curiosity? Fair few, sure. But were you looking for some money? I don't lend money to kids. You just can't think of this place as an exchange shop. So, like items for items? Oh yeah, I think I got something in a while back that a kid like you would like. It's yours as a way of saying thanks for the delivery. Received the Blade deck. Blade? Is this a card game or something? Seems that way. Some good for nothing second year brought it in. Can't say I've ever bothered to play it. But you can give it a try or don't. Or burn it for all I care. I didn't pay for it anyway. Thanks, that's really nice of you. I have this strange feeling that he just gave me this game because he didn't have anywhere to put it. But oh well. Oh yeah, another thing. The shop's got the finest selection of curios in all of Trista. If you don't see anything you like, come back later. In charge of the goods sometimes when feels like it. Anyway, see ya. Thanks for the delivery and enjoy the playing cards or whatever. Anytime. You can now purchase curios. At this shop you can exchange certain items for rarer and higher quality ones. You can also buy some of the items you might have missed in previous chapters as curios. And as for the card game, Mitch just gave to Reen, you'll be able to play that later in the game. Maybe we'll get there in this stream that we can play that, because I like Blade. A lot of people don't like it. People are like, this game sucks. It is too simplistic. There's no strategy, and like, I don't really agree with that, but I still vastly prefer this card game over the one in coldsteel 3 and 4, which is an annoying game. I don't like that game in the slightest, and it came back in Reverie. It's the only thing that I never finished. It's like freaking frustrating game. We'll get there when we get there. We still have 2 games to get through before we get to coldsteel 3 and 4. Welcome to Radio Trista. How can I help you today? Is there someone named Michael here? I've got a delivery from the engineering club and ideally I'd like to take it to him directly. A matter of fact, we don't have a Michael here. We do have a Michael here. Let me call him for you. You can wait on the sofa over there, if you like. Sorry to keep you waiting. You said you've got a delivery from the engineering club for me? I do indeed. Here it is. Green handed over the orbital wristwatch. Wow, you really did fix it up. This is some pro level work. We're starting up a new show tonight, so I was feeling all nervous without a quick way to check the time. Things will be just fine now though. I can imagine that will be pretty intense. Well, you know, it starts at 9 tonight, and if things work out, Radio Trista is guaranteed to see a pretty big increase in popularity, which means I'll be one step closer to achieving my dream of... Oops, sorry about that. I shouldn't be getting all excited like that and worrying you with my life story. Not at all. I'm of the opinion that being passionate about what you're doing is a good thing. This job's pretty much my entire life at this point, really. But if you want to make me feel more alive, tune into the show tonight. You bet. Or I would if I had an orbital radio. Well, I gotta head back to our sound producer if there's waiting in there waiting for me. Normally, I'd treat you to some tea or something, but today's really busy. Tell George thanks for fixing my watch when you get back. Of course. Alright, that's the last item delivered. Should I go back to George? Long live fast travel, by the way, and turbo mode. I might change the settings in a later stream so that I can actually run even faster. Because I'm pretty sure that in the settings... Actually, I might just do it now that I'm here. Let me still save the game, though. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna change a few settings in the game so that I can turn high speed mode higher up. I think the max is 4. I'm just gonna see how it goes. Let me check the file, the folder. I think it's in the GOG folder, because this is the only game on of Trails that I have on GOG instead of on Steam, and that's fine. It's just I have no problem with GOG or Steam. It's just annoying that the Trails in the Sky remake isn't on GOG for no apparent reason at all, other than haha fuck you, I guess. Okay, let me restart the game. Should be able to just do that this way. No, I just changed the settings in the launcher because the game has only a launcher for some reason. You can't use you can't change it in in-game settings, because the only settings that are here are like the map locations, the option what L2 does, which doesn't even work because L2 is high speed mode right now. Sound effects, voice volume, and vertical camera and horizontal camera rotation, and also controller vibration, I guess. Those are not the most extensive settings ever. But if you did check, you did see that I had Sandpatcher installed, which is a very useful tool. Look at this! Look at this goal! Meow! I did not watch the movie Silent Hill. I did not. Engineering building. There we go. Also, was there anyone outside? I think there was, right? At this point. I don't remember if that's already a thing or later on that's a thing. The back entrance is locked. Okay, fine. Oh, hey, it seems like you've done with those liveries. All 3 of them. Nice work. Oh no, your message got censored again. But yeah, if you fall asleep during a movie, that is not a good sign. So now that you're finished delivering those, what did you think of the places you delivered them to? Well, I thought they're certainly all unique. None of them are places I'd normally go either. I might have wandered into the home economics room eventually, but not the pawn shop or the radio station. Yeah, I don't think most students would. The pawn shop is particularly kind of hard to find too. That's true. But now I feel as though I have a general idea of where most of the main places in Drista are, thanks to this. It almost feels like this request benefited me more than it did you. Well, that's nice to hear. You spoke to Michael while you were at the radio Drista too, didn't you? Did he tell you anything about the new show they are starting up? He did. It starts at 9 PM tonight, doesn't it? I figured he'd mention that. He's thrilled about the show and starting it's infectious. How about you? Are you planning on turning on? I'd love to, but... Oh, don't have an Orbo radio. In that case, here, it's all yours. This is an Orbo radio. Wait, really? It's the latest model too. Same one I've got. You helped me out a bit, big time today, so I only seem to right to pay you back. Are you sure? Of course, I bought it for research purposes, but I never really found a chance to make any use of it. It'd be a waste to just leave it here, collecting dust, so I'd be thrilled if you actually got some use out of it. Well, if that's the case, thank you very much. You're welcome. Oh yeah, there's something I'd like you to tell the rest of the Class 7 for me. Oh? Instructor Sarah came to me with a request the other day. Long story short, she left me in charge of doing maintenance on all your Arcus units. No kidding. Like I said, the engineering club's basically towards Orbital Factory, so yeah. And of course, I'm pretty interested in your Arcus units myself. So if you need help with anything Arcus related, just come visit me and I'll sort it out. Good to know. Part of me feels bad adding you to your workload, but it's a relief to hear that you'll be the one in charge of this stuff. Alright, I'm also meant to ask you know about separate masses, right? You mean the stuff that monsters sometimes drop with regular separate? Exactly. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you how handy regular separate can be, but separate masses has a tons of impurities, so they are never received much attention. But recently, someone discovered a way to efficiently extract separate from them. Is that so? Oh, it's so. Thanks to that, most shops are willing to take them off your hands at a decent price nowadays. There's no point holding on to them, so go ahead and sell them if you find any little extra money never hurts anymore. Sounds like a good deal to me. Will do. I think I'm just about to I've talked out of the day. Thanks again for all your help. Here's hoping we can keep exchanging favors. Ditto, we'll be counting on you. Orbital delivery completed. You can now make use of the Academy's Orbital Factory. Okay, that gives us a lot of more options now. Okay. Oh yeah, covers, right. I'm gonna equip my own cover. That's the old cover, ring cover. Yes. Edit, crack cover. I love that they can give them their own covers. It's kind of cool. I like that. Modify, change, customize weapons, modify quartz. Okay. Move one. Tear and rest. Mind one. And analyze. Analyze is always a good one to have with at least one of your party members. Firebolt. Okay. Who's there? One more time. Okay. I think that's enough. Phew. That was a lot of work. I'm exhausted. Feels good though. I'm kind of filling. But now that I think about it, George might have made that request specifically for my sake. I feel like I know a lot more about Trista and the Academy now that I'm done. Who's that? If she's hanging around here, she must be a member of the engineering club, right? That big thing next to her wasn't there before neither. What could it be? Well, it doesn't matter now. I've got another request to finish. That's about does it now. Now all I've got to do is report back to George. She does know George after all. The wind felt fantastic today. Alright, now it's time to go to the principal office and get the Principal Van Dyke, my favorite character. Excuse me, Principal? Henry Schwarzer, Class 7. Ah, good, good, I've been waiting for you. He looks even bigger up close than he did at the entrance ceremony. He must be what, 2 arch tall, 2 meters. Okay. So that tells me you accepted my request. I truly appreciate you taking time out of your free day to assist me in this. It's no problem at all, sir. So, you're looking for someone to further investigate the underground area of the old schoolhouse? Precisely. And I couldn't have found a better man for the job considering your class was down there so recently. Incidentally, it was Sarah who insisted of making us the use of that trapdoor, not me. I probably should have tried to stop her, however, please do accept my apologies. Not at all. You have no reason to apologize. I kind of already figured she was behind it anyway. That's the reason. Getting back to the matter at hand there are a number of interesting stories regarding that old schoolhouse. The gargoyle you fought is just a drop in the bucket at all. Now that you mention it, I did get a distinct impression while fighting that it was no ordinary monster. It was almost as if, indeed, almost as if it weren't a monster at all, but a demon. Perhaps the word fiend might fit. In our experience, it felt left alone, it will always regenerate to its original statue form eventually. Really? Yes, and as a result, the area has long been used by students in tests of strength. But in the past year, many strange alterations have begun occurring there. I've received reports ranging from doors appearing out of nowhere to strange and eerie voices from the darkness. I see. You would like to go and investigate whether there are any truth to these reports, Ren. If possible, yes. Especially, I would like you to walk through the underground area and check out for any significant changes since last month. A task for which you are uniquely qualified given your prior experience down there. I suppose that's true. I'd be happy to undertake this mission. Though, if that gargoyle has regenerated, things could be a little tricky. If that turns out to be the case, I would have no objection at all to turning back. It should be also stressed that I'm making this request to Class 7 as a whole. By all means, do ask your classmates for assistance. I'm certainly not expecting you to go in alone. Oh, understood. I'll do just that. Splendid! I believe you will need in this time. Received old schoolhouse key. It's the key to the front door of the old schoolhouse. Best of luck to you, and please be safe. Thank you, sir. Let's first save the game. Oh yeah, in case you were wondering, this game has 400 save slots. In case you were like, oh, good, Trails in Sky remake had 175 save slots. That is a decent amount. No, this game has 400. People actually use all of them, but you also have to keep in mind that like this includes clear saves and New Game Plus, like, right? So you want to use as many of them as you can to not lose anything, which is what I'm currently doing. I'm currently using save slot number 40. The front doors are locked. Once I start exploring this old schoolhouse, I get the feeling I won't have any time left to do anything else today. To be safe, go in. I should check and make sure I've taken care of everything else on my to-do list. After you finish exploring the old schoolhouse, the time of day will change to evening. As a result, all daytime bonding events and requests will expire. Use the old schoolhouse key. There we go. I wonder if anyone else might be interested in exploring this place with me. I should try calling them. You can use your Arcus to call other members of Class 7 for assistance investigating the old schoolhouse. However, some characters will only be available to help after the story has progressed a bit farther. You mean everyone, except the 2 characters that joined us during the dungeon earlier. Finalize party formation. I can't believe we're coming back to here again. I really don't think this is a good idea. Well, that's because it probably isn't. And neither of us would blame you one bit if you turn back. It's not too late. No, thanks, I will come with you. We've got that practical exam next week after all. I need to familiarize myself with this horrible staff as much as possible before then. Besides, if I turned back, I'd just wind up worrying myself sick about the 2 of you. Well, that's very kind of you, thanks. There are only 3 of us though, so we'll each need to watch the other back and proceed with caution. The underground area should just be through the main door, correct? Yeah, it should take us right to the room where we fought that stone statue. Best to go that way rather than falling through the trap door again. No arguments there. I really hope that thing hasn't degenerated yet. Let me change quartz, because I have a lot of extra quartz available now. Rest. Mind 1. What else is useless currently? Mind 1 and poison. Tears, I can equip Tear to basically everyone simultaneously. Tear, you can't use that slot currently. We can use Evade and you. Oh wait, no, don't do that. Use Poison 1 maybe? Defense 1. And you have mostly just things related to this type, so attack. Okay, that should be enough. Okay, let's save the game. Whoa. Well, at least that monster isn't there anymore, from the look of it. And it doesn't look like we've got any more creepy statues ready to come to life either. Wait. Did it always look like this here? No, it sure didn't. This room is definitely smaller than it was the last time we were here. How? I'd say it's about half the size, maybe even less. And there are things present that weren't there previously. Like that door. I don't remember there being a door there last time. I don't remember there being one either, but at this point I'm not sure what to believe anymore. Strange though. Maybe we should go and get a closer look at it. This is essentially why we came here after all. Old schoolhouse for sure. No, I have not heard that meme. I've seen that meme. Unbelievable. This isn't even the same place. I don't remember passing through an area like this at all. I don't either, because we didn't. The entire layout down here has changed completely. How? I can sense new types of monsters here. What do you think we should do, Reen? The principal sent us down here to investigate these mysterious changes, and that's exactly what we were going to do. Now that we have seen just how many of these changes are there, so we can go back empty-handed. We should head as far in as we are able to. Here we go then. May the gods be with us. Right, let's do this. What could this be? Doesn't look like an orbital charging station. Some kind of device for sure, but whatever it is, it doesn't seem like we have complete power right now. A slug-like monster? This one would prove its awkward bite. No, if we make good use of our combat links. Oh, shouldn't have any trouble against a monster like this if we are together. Shall we put our Link's ability to the test then? Absolutely. Let's show this thing that we're made of. Should form a community before trying to engage. Combat links can be assigned through the tactics section of the camp menu. Right, that is also a thing that is no longer necessary, the entire tactics menu. This section is actually pretty decent. No. Alright. Hi! Turn around, buddy.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Go! There! Go! Here! You're finished! All right.
Right.
Go!
My turn.
Leave it to me. I go where the wind takes me.
Well, that sure seemed to do the trick. We fought well. We can master these combat links. I'm sure they will prove really useful in the battles ahead. We should probably try to practice as much as possible, while the stakes are low, and get as used to them as we possibly can. Sure, indeed.
Winds, give us your blessing. Here we go!
My turn. Good night.
Leave it to me. Go!
My turn.
All right. There! Time is precious. We should hurry. The wind's behind us. Let's go! Here we go! Leave it to me.
Right. Is everybody okay?
Now's our chance. Let's get him. My turn. It's my turn.
My turn.
Go! Arcus, activate.
Right.
Huh. Leave it to me. They're open! The winds must be on our side.
They must be, because that was a breeze.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. My turn. Now's our chance. Gaius! Right. It's my turn. Now.
Right. My turn.
All right. There. Now. My turn.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Triple kill, unscathed, double teamed, overkill and first strike. Times 2 multiplier. I love the times 2 multiplier.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. Go.
My turn. Good night!
It's my turn.
Huh. Okay, it's safe for now. Great!
All right!
I'm just getting started.
Dun. Level 7 already. One thing that this game doesn't do, which later games
There seems to be a
do,
treasure chest here.
is that if you smash items to bits, you immediately get the stuff that you want, that you get. In this game, that doesn't happen. Instead, you have to pick it up separately, which is annoying. The additional action that doesn't do anything. It's like, why
Yay! We're at the end!
Uh-huh. I'm sensing considerable power from it. There's a very different feel compared to the ornament charging stations we've seen till now. In addition to restoring the party's HP and EP, this charging station also allows you to exchange sepith for quartz. And customize weapons and stuff like that. We currently don't need that, but we're gonna be very grateful that it exists at later points in the game. Boss fight time!
This will take everything we have.
Go! All right, let's do this!
Right,
Yeah!
it's my turn. They're open!
Go!
Right! Arcus activate!
Ha! Here we go! Hey!
My turn!
Oh, he's actually asleep. Let's go.
Leave it to me.
Bye, buddy. Critical.
Go! There! Go!
I'll pick you up! Keep it up!
All right.
Go! There! Go!
I'll pick you up!
All right.
Zero arch. That's right then.
Take this.
Bye.
Right!
And you also have zero arch.
Ha!
Everyone just having zero
Here we
arch.
go.
It's actually pretty decent.
Ha!
Bye bye. That was kind of busted.
We'll cut our own path!
Phew, that was one tough battle. Not really. Still, we made it through. We sure did, and I'm really starting to get the hang of these combat links now, too. It feels like the Arcus has come practically synthesized my briefing with the two of yours. That's a good way to put it. It's a strange feeling, but not a bad one per se. I think we've reached the end of the line, however. Sure, looks that way, and I didn't see any other routes I could have taken. It really does seem like the entire structure of these ruins changed completely since we were left here. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to believe. I guess this means we're done down here. We should head back to outside. Okay. As long as the route we took getting here hasn't suddenly switched on us, we should have no trouble finding our way back. Exploration party bonds have been strengthened. Except for the part where we are already max bond with nearly everybody and it doesn't affect us at all. Is it just me, or was that thing definitely not glowing before? No, I get certain it wasn't. Is something caused to turn on then? Should we go have a closer look? Where's the floor one? What? What just happened? Seems we have returned to the entrance. We were just at the exit. This place really is nothing but a mystery. Port time speed is way too high. I'm gonna set it to 3 later. Oh, hello, Let96. Or Let's See 96? I don't know how to pronounce that. Don't remind me of fishing. The pain of the fishing minigame in this game. Maybe you understand how it works. I sure don't. The sun began to set. You were in there for ages. You should probably give it a report to the principal. Will you mind coming with me? Not at all. Let's go. Well, this is certainly unexpected. Don't worry, by the way, let's see 96. I was just joking, but I sure don't understand how the fishing works in this game. I keep messing up entirely. So, the layout has changed completely since last month. I knew something was amiss there, but I had no idea it had progressed to such an extent. Do you know anything about the origins of those ruins? They look like they predate the school by well a lot. I'm afraid I can't be certain who constructed them, not exactly. How long they've been here around. But you're correct. They existed for at least several hundred years before this academy was even founded. All signs point to their construction occurring sometime during the Dark Ages. The Dark Ages? You mean the chaotic period that began after the Great Collapse 1200 years ago? Most of the ruins archaeologists have uncovered from that period are full on strange things. Some of which seem to have been made with technology we don't even fully understand. We're talking magic alchemy. But the inside of the building completely changes its layout, I have to say. That's a new one, definitely not normal at all. Yeah, no, I understand that, but it seems like it might just be me, but there seem to be instances where there is just no button prompt to press, and I just die. It's like, why is there no... Where's the button? Unless it somehow like shows a button that isn't part of A, B, Y, and X. But I might be... I don't think it does. Indeed, no record of such a phenomena exists in Academy records. We have a well-defined mystery on our hands, it would seem. Well, I'll try to have a look around the place myself when I get a chance. I've been curious about it ever since I started working here. I greatly appreciate that. Georgia, Greg, and Borsal, thank you very much for all your hard work today. It was no trouble at all. I'm happy to have been of service. Yeah, always good to help. If you please excuse us then. And it seems you're getting the hang of using your arcus too. Combat links definitely did make our battles in the ruins a lot easier. They could prove a powerful asset if we are able to master them. Hard to get the timing right though. Oh, just keep at it. You'll need to be forming a link with your other classmates eventually too, after all. And let me reiterate once again, you've all done very well today. Especially you, Reen. I'll be expecting great things from you next time too. I'll do my best. Wait a second. What do you mean next time? No? The way I see it, you're lecturer at the so why not now? Besides, with how busy your poor student council president is, I don't see it. You just want to do everything you can to help her out. I guess I do feel kind of bad for her, but fine, I'm in, I guess. That's our Reen. I'll pass the good news on to Toa then. Oh, and the principal has given the okay for you to keep hold onto that old schoolhouse key. You're welcome to go poke around inside again anytime you wish. Anyway, we'll be seeing you kids later. Doodles! Are you sure you're alright with this? Yeah, I'm sure. Not like I'm signed to any clubs, and as long as I don't wind up in too many more than I had today, I'll be fine. Okay then. But if you need any assistance, please just let me know. It's really no trouble. Same goes for me. And I'll be happy to come with you next time, so you are in the old schoolhouse too. Quest Old Schoolhouse Mystery completed. Received seal as a reward. Received 1 additional bonding point. That's a lie, I got 2. I think I know where this guy is located, because there's an optional quest now that I can need to find. I think he's here? It's him, right? Oh no, that's Fee. Hi Fee. You seem pretty tired, Fee. Yeah, I think about taking a nap here. I don't know if you noticed, but it's getting late this night. This might not be the best place to sleep right now. Fine. See. I do use turbo, but I'm intentionally not using it when the fishing minigame happens, because that would literally be impossible.
Right.
Yeah, where is that guy located? We need to do one more quest. Let me check the Neo Seeker guide. Where is that guy? Where's that quest? Go to Kersia's Cafe Inn and speak to... Okay, so we need to go to the inn. Okay, fine. Let me see. Playing in. Oh, hi Mac. How are you? Uses. There go my plans for a relaxing evening. Judging by that irritating voice, I'm afraid the best outside is exactly what I think it is. So you know him. This is his name. Perhaps I should return to the dorm for today. I'd rather not talk with him if I can avoid it. Hard to go. Fred. Oh man, this is bad. It'll take a while to go get here if I'll order it now. That is true. I remember the coldsteel 3 fishing not being that bad. I just remember, I think it's in coldsteel 2, but I'm not 100% sure. It could also be in 1. That there's a quest you have to finish by fishing, and because I suck at it, I just could never finish all the quests in the game because freaking fishing existed. That was pain. Something the matter? Yeah, based on the red dots, I'm guessing you're from that new class at the academy? That's correct, but perhaps you hear about the uniforms. And we get students in here all the time, so I'm always up to date on the coming and going of the academy. Hey! Welcome to the party. Chat you Narukami? Oh yeah, Persona 4 reference? Let's go. I got little trouble pronouncing your name there. Oops, sorry. Got students in there all the time, so I'm always... You're here to order something, oh? Not at all, I just wanted to make sure you were okay. You look kind of upset. Huh? That's awfully selfless for a kid your age. To be honest, I've got a little stock issue on my hands here. By which I mean, I'm all out of some seasoning. So now I'm trying to figure out what I should do. Makes sense. I'm assuming you can't just sew it out for something else? Well, I could, but it makes things taste different. I don't want to sound like I'm bragging or anything, but our food's pretty popular. There will be a lot of customers stopping by with that dish on their mind, so it feels bad if I use something else. Makes sense. So what's the secret ingredient you need? Passion leaves, a rare kind of spice from southern Sumeria. Brendan usually orders them for me. Probably wouldn't have ran out of either if I just kept my eyes on stock. A rare spice from southern Sumeria. Nicholas from the cooking club might have some. Well, that's a damn shame. I feel bad for the customers, but I'm sure they'll understand you if I'll explain. Help him out. Mind if I talk to a friend at the academy about this? He's pretty knowledgeable when it comes to food. He might let me borrow some passion leaves if he has any too. Possibly? I mean, it's been a while since I played all of them, right? The last time I played this game in particular to completion was in 2021, which is also the first Trails game I ever played. And I played Coldsteel 2, 3, and 4 immediately after it. Like, I had perfect timing for Coldsteel 4 specifically, because I had, I finished Coldsteel 3 1 week after Coldsteel 4 came out. So that was perfect timing. I bought it on release too. I was one of those people that bought the game and then realized that the deals, not all the DLC was included, and I had to refund the game and then get it again. That was kind of funny and also kind of frustrating. For real? Oh man, I'd really owe you for that. Don't get your hopes up yet. You might not have any. A small chance is better than none. I really hate to ask, but can you check with him for me? Of course, let me go talk to him. Story of Seasoning starts. A Story of Seasons reference? Convenient. I think it's in Xseed building, right? Or not? Oh wait, no, that's in the main building, second floor. I'm not mistaken, yeah. Hi! Hey, Reen, what brings you here? Hi, Nicholas, I've got a quick question. Reen explained the situation and asked if Nicholas had any passion leaves. Passion leaves, huh? Sorry, I've cooked with them before, but I don't have any of them at the moment. Oh, thanks anyway. How else am I supposed to get a hold of these things? You might not want to give up hope just yet. Why is that? I don't have any myself, but the cafeteria just might. You think so? I believe I saw them using passion leaves in one of their recent daily specials. It was only just one of the sites, so I'm not entirely sure, but the memory definitely sticks out in my mind. I'd say chances are good that Ramsey still has a few on hand, so you should try asking him. I see. Thanks for letting me know. You either have keen eyes or a keen palate. I've picked up on that too. I've always had a knack for picking up on ingredients in a dish. Most of the time I figure out every ingredient and the quantity used in a single diet. That's unbelievable. Oh, not really, I just eat a lot. Oh, on that note, you should probably get moving towards the cafeteria. I'll be closing soon. Good idea. Thank you. Alright, that's in the student union building. Never mind. Hello. Word and notable. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's basically my plan too. I just finished the Sky remake. You can find most of the playthrough on my in the streams that we did before. And I'm now playing Coldsteel. I'm gonna interchange between this and Mario Galaxy when that comes out on the Switch again. And when I will see how the schedule is gonna look after that, because on the 10th we will also get the official English release of East vs. Trails in the Sky Alternative Saga, which I will be playing at launch. So we'll see how I'm gonna switch between those. Though I'm pretty sure that at least Mario Galaxy 1 isn't that long, so I can probably get through it before October 10th, hopefully. Getting along. Some of them can get a little arrogant, but they're well cut, cute kids to me. Okay, but we want the cafeteria guy. Cool, where is he? Here he is. Rensei. What is it? Do you need something? You're not here to steal food, are you? No, of course not. Rin explained to Rensei that they had been sent by Fred to look for passion leaves. I see, so Fred needs some passion leaves, does he? It just so happens I have some right here. Really? Yep, they're all yours. Received Passion Leaves bundle. Are you kidding with me, John? I mean, it's a remaster. Like, the only reason I'm really getting the Switch versions is because it adds easy mode and it adds a Dutch localization for the game, which wasn't there before, not in the Switch version for not in the original version on Wii, nor on the 3D All-Stars collection. So I'm just curious how the Dutch localization holds up, and I'm also gonna try to finally get through the game, because when I played it on at least Mario Galaxy 1 on 3D All-Stars, the controls were shit. So I never wanted to play it again. So I'm curious if that's fixed now too. Yeah. That will be coming in on October 2nd. I don't know if I will be streaming it on October 2nd, because I got a physical copy. And sometimes the physical copies I buy arrive at 8 PM my time, which would be like inconvenient to play the game. So I'm probably gonna do it on October 3rd. We'll see about that. That is the plan, yeah. I'm gonna play the game in Dutch and just see how the translation holds up, basically. My commentary will be still in English though, of course. So that's gonna be confusing for people. But I think that most people have played at least Galaxy 1 before, so I'm probably safe in that regard. I will probably be interchanging between coldsteel and Galaxy 1 until Galaxy 1 is done. Thank you very much. By the way, how much do I... no payment necessary. It should be enough to last him a couple weeks. If he finds himself running short again, he can just ask if I have more. I'll be sure to pass that on to him. Thank you again. Alright. There might be days that I won't be streaming, because there are also other projects that I need to work on. And I need to look for a job as well. But I currently just have to wait for things to progress on that thing. So let's see. We're going back to the restaurants. Yeah. Oh, here. Yeah. Oh, how I wish you two were there to see my performance at fencing club today. With my sheer skill and experience, even the second year I faced stood no chance. Truly amazing, Patrick. Haha, he was a fool to think he would compare to you. Fucking stupid, Patrick. At least he gets better in later games, but it's just in this game he's just so insufferable. No way, you seriously found me some passion leads? Sure did, here you go. Green handed over the passion leads bundle. I can't believe you actually got these. Really, thanks so much, I owe you one. Don't worry about it, just happy to help. You got me on a ton too. How much did all of these run you? Nothing actually. I ended up getting them from the Academy's cafeteria. Green told Fred about his discussion with Ramsey. Well, I'll have to be sure to go thank Ramsey next time I get the chance. Think I like that. He'd like that. But I can't forget to thank you either. It's kind of flattering that you went all the way to trouble just to get these slaves for a little old me. And now our customers won't have to leave hungry and disappointed. So here, take this. It's nothing special, but I'd like you to have it. Crispy pizza 3 times. And I can have all of these? Of course. Unless it would be criminal. Oh yeah, I meant to ask you, you're not part of the student council, are you? Not exactly, but I do help them out with their work from time to time. But you ask? Oh, it's just that they've helped everyone here in Vista quite a bit over the years, and us included. Seeing you try so hard to just kind of reminds me of their style, that's all. Haha. So that's why they got requests from everyone in town too. Yeah, same. Patrick is a cool character, he's just in this game, he's just so terrible. Yeah, we'll get there when we get there, right? We have multiple games to go until this development is complete. They're like our personal problem solvers. It's probably a ton of work for them, but I think they'll feel like it's worth worth doing. I can vouch for both of those things after today. Sorry about the first happy about the second. Well, it's about time for me to go going. Good luck with the rest of the day's work. You too. You really pulled me out of this fire today. Okay. I'm gonna save, and I'll be right back. I won't even get a BRB screen, but I'm pretty sure I might have to go eat in a bit. So what I'm hoping to be able to do before then is finish the 2 bonding events that I have to do in this section of the game. Thank God for New Game Plus, am I right? And then hopefully finish the day of this day in the game, and then hopefully do the exam. And if I can do that, it would be great. And we can go to the next segment of the game after that. BRB. Ooh, well that sucks, John. Well, good news. It happened while I wasn't here, so I'm now gonna do. I have a few more minutes, so I'm hoping to. That says we're gonna eat in 10 minutes. I think I can get away with a little bit more because my sisters aren't home either. So I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna do the story events, and hopefully we can also get the exam done. It's getting dark, so if you in my room now. Returning to the dorm is gonna evening a free day. Causes the date activity to end. Any bonding events? No! Stay out and about. I don't want to enter the room. That would be stupid. Okay, where is everybody? Oh yeah, right. I need to be on the academy grounds. Never mind. That makes sense. 2 bonding events. One with Elisa and one with Noah. So we're just gonna do that. Alright, where is the student council room again? Is it on the 2nd floor? I think it is, right? Yeah. infectious. There we go. Good work today, Green. Turns out your assistance was just what we needed. I'm just glad I could take a bit of weight off your shoulders. But there was a quest at Radio Trista. I don't think it's this one, because otherwise... I mean, I think you mean the Misty event? I think that's later in the game, not right now. Might be in the second free time, or the time after that. You really did. George really appreciated your help too. I'm amazed you managed to take care of all of that and investigate the old schoolhouse. If you need a hand, just let me know. My schedule's pretty flexible. I mean, I'll be at Tours all year. But thanks. You should head back to the dorm and get some rest, well-deserved rest though. She still seems pretty busy. Spend time with President Toa. This will consume my bonding points. Are you still busy? I'd be happy to help if you need any hand. I've already spent the day working, so a bit more won't kill me. Are you sure? You must be really tired. Don't worry about it. I can do a little more if it helps you about. Aw, thanks, Reen. That's really kind of you. Well, if you insist. Reen helped Toa take care of the day's paperwork. Once they were done, she treated him to some tea. Phew, finally done. You had a lot on your plate. Now I see just how busy the student council can be. There's so much to get done that I almost always have to take work home with me to finish everything in time. Are you sure you're okay with this though? What do you mean? Well, you said you'd help us out next month too, right? Trust me, you shouldn't feel obligated to help us just because instructor told you to. It's fine, I mean it. Besides, it's not like I'm not getting anything out of it. I need to branch out, try new things. That's the only way I'll figure out what I want to do with my life. I put a lot of effort into getting to this academy, and I'm going to make my time here count. I'm going to be blunt here, Reen. Do you really need to push yourself like this? What? Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing your best and helping other people out. I'm a big fan of both. But at the same time, it's important to take the time to just sit back and rest too. You need to have a balance. Because if you don't, there may become a time when you want to work towards something important to you, but can't. Oh, sorry. Wow, things got really heavy there. I probably shouldn't be saying all this when I hardly even know you. But I just don't want to see you hurt yourself by going overboard or anything. Because you're just as important as anyone else in the academy, even if you don't realize it yourself. Thank you, President Toa. I was kind of worried about being able to do enough while I was here, but this is kind of like a weight off my shoulders. That's a good then. And if you're ever feeling tired, feel free to come visit me. At the very least, I'll make you some nice hot tea, and we can talk things over. Roger that. I don't think I've ever met anyone with such a soothing personality. She's right though. Pushing myself too hard could really burn me out. Your bond with Toa strengthened. You'll be my shoulder to lean on from there on, Green. Let's have some tea together again, then we got the time. What do you want? I'm in the middle of something if you didn't notice. Wait, are you on cleanup duty all on your own? That's part of our job as new recruits. There was a noble girl here too, but she went home. Making tea is not that hard, John. Why am I even telling you this? I don't need to explain myself to you. Doesn't seem like she's going to be forgiving me anytime soon. I need to find the chance to apologize to her properly. Mind if I help you out a bit? It seems like a lot of work for any one person to be doing on their own. I'm not gonna stop you. You'd better not try anything funny though. I won't. First off, almost seem like they are more trouble than they are work. First they set everything up, then they go through a grueling practice, and finally everything needs to be taken down again. Hey! Oh, sorry, I was spacing out, wasn't I? Huh? That's right, don't let it happen again. At this rate I'm practically dead weight. I've gotta make up for lost time. There we go. That should take care of most of it. But was you seriously trying to do all this by yourself? She must be really devoted to this club. Sorry, I was in your way, wasn't I? I'll start cleaning up that other stuff. That's not what I meant. Why am I so stubborn? This was my chance too. Having cleaned everything up, Green waited for Elisa by the gymnasium while she changed back into her school uniform. Looks like we're done for the time being. Were you really able to clean up the whole club room on your own? It's not like I would let you in there either way. This is a girls' club, remember? Right, good point. But you did help me out. Thank you. Huh? Nothing, never mind. We're done here, so go away. Okay, see you. That went about as well as a train wreck. I guess I have to kill her with kindness to get back on speaking terms. Way to let a perfect opportunity slip through your fingers, Alyssa. You can't keep doing this all year. Your bond with Elisa has strengthened. And with strengthened, I mean maxed out, because I already use New Game Plus. Why am I so stubborn? Lisa, is there anything else you'd like me to help you with? It's fine, just leave me alone. I guess you should give up for today. I don't know if I would call Elisa tsundere, because the thing is, she is extremely stubborn. We'll get there. We'll get there when we get there, but it's kinda a bit of that, but also not. Alright. So now I need to leave. Well, that's a tricky question. I don't know if I would call it better or worse, really. It's at least different. This game was made in a different time. It was made in 2013, and it shows. Like, the visual style is not as good. It shows in the visual style. The gameplay uses the old gameplay style, but some people find that better than the one used in Daybreak and in the Sky remake. all have their pros and cons. I like this one a lot for the atmosphere and the bigger group of characters, and them all having like their own interactives. And I do like the slightly bigger scale events that happen in this game. But then you have Sky, and like the choreography is great. There is more voice acting in that game, even with the English dub for this game being counted. There is more, like the cutscenes can be higher budget. The combat, I personally prefer that combat over this one, even if I think this combat is really good. So yeah, it's a tricky one. It's getting dark, so I'll go to my room now. I'll be in for the night. Returning to the dorm during the event from the free day causes the data. La la. I did everything, so enter the dorm. What do you mean that? you can hear the game. Talking of voice acting,
Not bad. But I don't think I can manage much more than this. I guess I should just be grateful I was able to pass the beginner examination at all. Better do some studying. It sounds like this is going to be a busy week, what with that ominous practical exam looming over us. I do have that radio from George here. We had that Orbital radio back home, too. Never knew they made them this small, though. Let's see. Which station is Radio Trista? Ah, there we go.
It's 9 p.m. and you're listening to Radio Trista. Welcome, welcome. Don't touch that dial, listeners. You found the right place to be tonight. It's time for the start of a brand new program here on Radio Trista, coming at you promptly every Sunday. I call it Abendtime. Might be a little cliched, but sometimes simple is best, right? Clichés are clichés for a reason, after all.
Oops, I skipped a line. My apologies. I played the Sky remake, Let's See 96, so yes it did. I did some research, apparently the game had like 17,000 voice lines, this game has 14,000, so it's significantly less than the Sky remake. Yeah.
Anyway, my name is Misty and I'll be your host. Hopefully I'll get to feature some famous guests at some point, so be sure you tune in every week or you might miss them.
You know, she's got a pretty nice voice.
In case you were wondering who voiced her, it is Futaba's VA from Persona 5, Erica Lindback. Pretty good VA. Yeah, the original game didn't.
This might be good to leave on in the background while I'm working.
I hope life has been treating all of you well this month as we slowly near the end of April. Here in Trista, the beautiful Lino flowers have passed their peak and begun to wilt. But wilting flowers are beautiful in their own way, as they serve to remind us just how fleeting this existence truly is. I'm sure many of our listeners are students, busy with the challenges of adjusting to their new lives. But what harm is there in taking a moment to admire nature every now and again? It's good for what ails you, I say.
Okay, let's get your practical exam started, shall we? To be completely clear from the outset, this exam is about more than just testing your physical strength and stamina. It's designed to hone in on how capable you are of making strategic combat decisions on the fly. Defeating your opponent quickly is a good thing, certainly, but it won't be enough to score you high marks here.
For me, like hearing any of the voice actors in Japanese, I can't bear with it. It's completely off-putting. One of the examples is like, oh god, this is horrible, where a lot of people are like, oh god, the English one is horrible, is Estelle's Japanese voice actors in the Sky remake. For me, it just sounds like she's trying to destroy her voice by making it as high-pitched as possible, which I'm not a big fan of. That might just be me, right? I don't have anything against her VA, it's just not for me. Which is abundantly clear. But yeah, that's just personal taste, I suppose. And for me, like, I just associate Misty with Erica Lindbeck and no one else.
Huh. Interesting.
So we're going to have to use our heads for this one, huh?
You'll see. Anyway, let's get this month's exam started, shall we? Reen, Elliot, Gaius, you're up first. Please step forward.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Got it.
You can make any preparations you deem necessary before beginning the practical exam. Opening the cam menu will allow you to customize the party's equipment and ornaments as well as save your progress. Saving my progress is actually a pretty good idea. There we go. I think everything else is just fine, so I don't need to do anything.
All right then. Here we go.
What's that?
A monster?
No. I'm not sensing any life coming from it at all.
That's right. Think of it like a scarecrow. Only it's a moving scarecrow, I guess. Either way, it's not alive. I've set its parameters fairly high though, so it is formidable. But if you give it your all, I'm confident you can beat it. Probably. Make good use of your Arcus's combat link abilities, for example, and I bet it'll be a piece of cake. Hint, hint.
Oh.
It's for certain lines. It's like it just sounds like she's actively destroying her voice. It's like way too high pitched. Not a big fan. But hey, to each their own, right? It's a good thing that there's a setting for it. I like Estelle's English voice a lot. She, to me at least, sounds a lot more natural.
So that's what you're playing at.
All right, begin.
Watch out, guys!
Meet the following conditions. No one is knocked out during battle.
Go!
That is actually pretty easy to do. Motivate.
All right, let's do this. Leave it to me.
All right.
Right! Good night!
Not sleeping. I guess it doesn't work on these things.
My turn. There. Now's our chance.
I'll pick you up!
Leave it to me.
I can't wait until we have 4 party members instead of 3 and I can actually
Open.
just keep it at
Three.
one link per character instead of having to take back and forth constantly.
Here we go! There! Now's our chance!
I'll bet you up!
You're finished!
Okay, that was tough.
Nice work, though.
I don't think that's a good idea. Also, I use the parts where the game is voiced as like relief, because due to my visual impairment, reading takes a lot of energy. It's also probably why I mess up a lot of lines. It's like, sure, I can do it. I might do it if it turns out that the Crossbow games don't get a dub or don't get a remake and therefore no dub. But otherwise, I don't think I'll be doing it. Like, every line that I read here is fine, but I just try to keep it at a minimum so that I can just I just keep quiet and just rest my eyes for a bit while I let the voice acting do its thing.
We won.
It's also the reason why yet another reason, because, you know, as I said, I'm not the biggest fan of every Japanese voice in this series, but that aside, it's also a reason why I will never play the game with Japanese voices. It's like, every line that I have to read costs extra energy that I can otherwise spend on focusing on the chat or just playing the game. I still haven't finished Tales to Azure, simply because it wasn't dubbed. I got through 0 eventually, but that took me 4 months or so, while all of Cold Steel took me the exact same amount of time as finishing 0 on its own, which is not good.
Don't know how, though.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Excellent use of combat links, too. Seems like the practice you got in the old schoolhouse really paid off.
It just may have.
Oh?
Have those three been training in secret?
All right, on to the second group. Laura, Emma, Eustace. Come forward.
Multiple exams later.
That was tougher than I thought it would be. It does seem like combat links are the key to fighting it effectively, though.
That's rather unfortunate.
Instructor, may I ask a question? What exactly was that marionette we just fought?
Yeah, that thing was weird. Machine, maybe? Never seen anything else like it.
Just a little something I got roped into working with a while back. I'd rather not use it if I don't have to, but I can't deny it serves as a valuable function. And it's rather customizable, too. I mean, it did its job quite well during our test, didn't it? So there you go.
I get the feeling there's a whole lot she'd rather not tell us.
Anyway, that brings this month's practical exam to an end. But as you might recall, I told you I had a big announcement for you today, too. Are you all ready to hear what it is?
Yeah, that's another thing that, let's say 96, like, that is something that makes me pissed in general when games don't subtitle battle dialogue or post-battle dialogue. It's people are like, play in Japanese, and I'm like, first of all, my visual impairment makes that kind of hard, but also, it's literally an incomplete experience, because most of the post-battle dialogue is just not voiced. The Sky remake is the same problem. It's like some of the lines in battle, like quotes, are voiced and subtitled, which is good, but then battle lines and post-battle lines are not, and nor are like NPCs that you hear in the background talking. So I guess fuck you then, you can't understand shit. But yeah, and also I similarly for you, it's like you start in Japanese, so it's kind of hard to switch back. I started in English. For me, it's just impossible to start and switch back, especially because for some games, specifically this one, Coldsteel 2 and Trails into Reverie, there is just plainly more voice acting in English than there is in Japanese.
I'll give you a hint. It's about a special part of Class 7's curriculum. Give up? It's really bugging you now, isn't it? Well, I'll come clean.
I would say it's a good thing, John, because here's the thing. When this game was voiced in Japanese, they basically hired very big names, and as a result, they were like, oh shit, we run out of budget halfway through a scene. You know what? We just don't voice it. So you have a lot of scenes where everyone is voiced except Reen, or no one is voiced except one character. It is very annoying and very disturbing and off-putting. It's weird. And the Sky remake had this too, but there's significantly less of it. To give you an idea how much it is, because I have the exact numbers here, the Japanese voiceover of this game has 9,000 voice lines, or voice files. The English one has 14,000. So you can imagine how many more scenes there are fully voiced in the English version. I mean, people say that, and yeah, they can be the same, but like, it's still stupid you can't even know what they say at all. But yeah, it's 5,000, right? Not 5. Yeah, 5,000 extra voice lines. I would say this, but I mean, it's not just that it's more, it's also more complete. Elisa? Yeah, Elisa.
The special task you're about to be assigned is none other than a field study.
Field study?
Oh, I don't like the sound of this one bit.
You'll be split into 2 groups, A and B, and each sent to a different location. And while you're there, you'll be given a number of tasks to complete. Doesn't that sound like fun?
We only just got to the academy, and we're already being sent somewhere else?
Will you not be coming with us, instructor?
Oh, of course not. It'd be much too easy for you if I were there to bail you out every time the waters of life came seeping in. You've got to be cruel to be kind and all that.
Well, I'm certainly not opposed to a challenge if it allows me to advance my training.
Instructor Valentine, where exactly will we be going, and when?
Ah, yes, about that. As I said, you'll be split into 2 groups, A and B. Each of you, please come forward and take one of these to see how the groups have been divided and where each is being sent.
What?
Field study for April. Group A, Reen, Elisa, Laura, and Elliot. Study location, Celtic, the market town. Group B, Emma, Machias, Eustace, Fee, and Gaius. Study location, Barn, the spinning town. I'm pretty sure we go there in Coldsteel 3.
What?
Well, these are certainly some interesting groupings.
Laura, what you see it right now, she's on screen.
Celtic and Parm. Are they both in Erebonia?
Yeah, Kildik's a market town on the east side of the Empire.
Trails of Coldsteel 2 had even more. Went from Coldsteel 1 was from 9,000 to 14,000. Coldsteel 2 went from 10,000 to 15,000, and then Coldsteel 3 and 4 had the same in Japanese and English, but Reverie went from 18,000 to 20,000 in English. So, once again, good stuff.
and Parm is situated in the deep south. It's known for its spinners.
All that way? How irritating.
I'm less worried about where we're going than the utter lack of sense that went into these groupings.
Unbelievable.
You'll be leaving this weekend, and we'll be out in the field for 2 days' time. Your means of reaching your respective locations will, of course, be by train. So do make sure you're thoroughly prepared, rested, and rearing to go before the big day.
Your rank's gone up. Here's a little something from the Academy. Thank you for everything.
Thanks, Toa. Dun 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 dun. I mean, for that answer, John, you would have to just watch me stream more of the game. Isn't that right?
I still haven't been able to apologize to her.
Ah, yes, we needed that flashback. It was very
We
necessary.
can't exactly avoid working with one another when we're in the same group. I'm sure this is pretty awkward for her too, so I really want to say something, but when am I going to get the chance? Morning, Elisa.
Morning.
You're, early. We don't have to be here for another 20 minutes, you know.
Oh, well, the same goes for you. What time did you wake up?
Around 5, I think? Though I always try to be up by then.
Oh, really? Morning practice? Oh, you haven't joined any clubs, have you? So I guess not.
How does she know that? No, it's just a force of habit. I've gotten used to waking up early. You're in the lacrosse club, right? So I'm guessing you do have to deal with morning practice sometimes.
Yeah, twice a week, apparently.
I'm
really
sorry.
sorry.
Let's see, 96, your message got censored by YouTube. I love when that happens. Isn't that great? Isn't it great when YouTube just randomly decides that messages are not allowed and just get censored?
Well, why are you apologizing? That was certainly interesting. But no, I really am sorry. I knew it was just an unfortunate accident from the very beginning. I mean, I was on top of you. I kind of lost my head, and before I knew it, I'd slapped you. And you had your hands out like you were trying to catch me, right? So if anything, I should be thanking you.
Don't worry about it. That trapdoor was obviously designed so we wouldn't get hurt from the fall. If I hadn't tried to play the hero, I wouldn't have been pinned under you, and none of this would have happened.
There's no way you could have known that, though. No matter how you look at it, I'm the one in the wrong here. So thank you for trying to protect me. And sorry again.
No, it's... I mean, you're welcome. Sorry, I have trouble with these kinds of things. My little sister is always getting on my case for being so easily flustered.
Oh, you have a younger sister? That's a question for another time. I think I'm the same way. I've been trying to apologize for the past couple weeks now, but every time I set my mind to it, I always just wound up avoiding you.
Really? You did try to help me out in class last week, though.
Oh, yeah. That. I was hoping that would give us a chance to talk. But even then, I just avoided you afterward.
Still, I really did appreciate it. So, thanks again.
You're welcome. Anyway. We've safely established that what happened wasn't your fault, but the result of it is another issue entirely.
The result? What are we talking about now?
Oh, come on! You have to know what I mean!
This is still in regards to the accident in the old schoolhouse, right?
Yes! Specifically specifically the part where your face ended up right in my... You know, and I forbid you from ever thinking about that, ever. Forget it ever happened. Are we clear?
Yes, perfectly.
Trying to avoid thinking about it is just going to make it harder to forget, though.
Huh?
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. A lovely day, isn't it?
You two certainly got here early. Looks like you finally managed to make up, too.
Well...
Yeah, I think we're on good terms now. Thanks for your concern.
I'm glad to hear it. It's been a bit trying watching the two of you simmer these past weeks. And I know Elisa has been desperate to apologize for her behavior this whole time.
Whoa, whoa! That's only because I thought it would be awkward for two people who aren't talking to work together in the same group. Don't go getting the wrong idea or anything.
Whatever you say.
Well, as long as the two of you have smoothed things over, that's what's important.
Now that we're all here, what say we head out? The train's not due for a while longer, so this could be a good opportunity. We can swing by a few shops and stock up on supplies before heading to the station.
That's a good idea, actually. The Academy's facilities are supposed to be open early today, too.
Oh, that's perfect. We can make use of the engineering club's facilities before we head out, too.
Shall we depart, then?
All rare cards and accessories have been unequipped from the other group's members. Alright. I think I'll be leaving it here for today. Because, yeah. I have to go eat. Depending on how the evening is going, I might come back for another stream or no stream at all. That depends on, yeah, availability. Oops, I'm sorry, Avert. I'm so sorry. I would love to continue on, but my dad has gotten food ready, and I already kinda stretched it. I'm so sorry. But don't worry. Depending on how things are going, I might continue streaming later this evening. Until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.